Huh? What was that?
Mas tu já tomaste, ou não? E agora vais tomar aqui uma sapatinha. Oh, sim. Antes. E agora vais fazer parte aqui do cru também. Oh, então não vais fazer, né? Tamanho Q, hein? Tem aqui uma caixa, mas tem que ir para a carrinha. Falta. Olha, o cu já não está tão rápido. E aí, já não está tão rápido. Está rápido, mas não tão rápido. Não sei porquê, mas é assim não. Oi? Hã? Kept you waiting, hã?
What happened? What happened?
Já tomaste a nabo. Já tombaste na boa. Ok, tá aqui ninguém. Coimotes, tá bom. Honestamente. Não posso dar aquilo. O que acontece quando eu ficar sem energia? Morro? Tentei, sinceramente eu estou curioso para descobrir. Ok, vamos seguir por aqui. Ok, eu quando não tem nada aqui, gostava que... Exatamente. Yep, eu literalmente...
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Shit happens. Eu não tenho comida, mano. Vai o Jonathan. Cumprir o resto da missão. Eu acredito no Jonathan. Jonathan is a good boy. Talvez agora vai com a comida toda na próxima vez, não sei, tipo eu. Eu não sei, mano, eu nunca consigo encontrar comida nesta porra de jogo e sincero. E nem vamos falar que a comida não alimenta quase porra nenhuma, né? Sinceramente eu não sei porque é que tomaram essa decisão artística, essa decisão... Mas pronto, é o que é. O que é. Mas provavelmente tenho que ir para aqui, mas... Não vejo ninguém, não vejo nada. Mas é estranho. O que é que o Jonathan tem? Está cheio também. Ok, vamos por aqui, cá a partida por aqui. Será que é cá em baixo? Sim. É cá em baixo.
Freeze! Yankee dog! Keep your filthy paws off my collection! Well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run, but to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic. Is it hard, being an officer that is when no one follows your orders?
Silence!
Mano, o gajo é prova de bala, puto.
What are you? You're a monster!
You try to kill a man and call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here. And here I find I've come all this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'être.
Quê? Eu não percebo francês.
You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards, to my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Jean arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This Piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Jean's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
O homem tá maluco? Endoidou de vez? What a weirdo. Well, forget about the shons. Let's continue the research. Somehow, I don't think that drunk was the thing Elisa wanted to find us. To us to find. Eu também não vi nesse gajo, perdeu completamente a cabeça já. Está tudo na merda. Todo. Deixa-me continuar por aqui, I guess, não? Não, não dá. Vai que pôr lá de cima no sítio contrário. Por isso que acho que o jogo meio que se bugou todo, ficou todo cagado, mas pronto, deixa estar. Vamos continuar aqui para onde avião, né? Pá. That's strange. That crate looks a bit out of the place. It's really made in USA. That's gotta be it. This is what she wanted me to find. Agora sim, eu estava uns passos à frente, né? Só uns passos à frente. Ainda bem que o jogo contou. This is Snake. I found the crate they were keeping the prototype weapon in. How can you be so sure? It reads made in USA on the crate. They must have disguised it to make it look like it's heard of Vietnam. Interesting, so what's the problem? I just checked some of the crates and they're empty. The contents must have already been shipped out of the harbor. What? Are you saying this was all a wild goose chase? Goose chase? Yes, it is. Looks that way. But there's another thing that caught my attention. What? It's going to be a Babe of the Month centerfold tape to it? No. This is your bedroom you're talking about. They left a bunch of spare parts behind. It runs for the recoilless cannon, spare barrels for the M1919, and bulletproof armor close to 5 inches thick. Well, Snake, this sounds like a part for a tank or a armored vehicle. There's got to be some mistake. The new weapon in US was supposed to be able to hit every major city in Russia, right? It's got to be something along that lines of a ballistic missile or aircraft. I know that, but by the looks of the crate, it was definitely a land-based weapon. I'm sure of it. If something does end up here, it might be overlooking something important. I'll see what else I can find here. Alright, be careful, Snake. Campbell? Hehehe. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. I just hear a familiar voice and I say hello. I can't thank you enough for taking care of Vogan. Vogan? At the Grosnigrat? Yes, so do you remember? Who are you? Sorry, but I can't reveal my name just yet. For now, you can call me Prividine. Pyromaníaco. Pyromaníaco. Ghost. Call me whatever you please. After all, a name is nothing more. O gajo é Ghost, o que é que eles foram? Then a decoration. But more to the point. I was listening in your conversation just now. You seem to have quite an interest in the prototype weapon. You know something about it. Don't you remember Shagahot? That monster that Sokolov built. It was a nuclear-armed tank that could fire a nuclear missile from the ground. Then, you mean, at last you're beginning to catch on. So, the prototype weapon the Jin stole is a nuclear tank. But the Shagahod was only capable of firing a single 18-range missile. It couldn't be possible to hit every major city in Russia. You're right, the old Shagahod could never do that. But American was already developed a working MIRF. Multiple independent target receiver vehicles, a single ballistic missile that carries multiple nuclear warheads, which are capable of striking a different target. That would let it hit multiple cities at once. Precisely, but the MIRFs don't have their weak points. Low accuracy, the high cost of deployment, and the inability to control them. Once they've been launched, the prototype that Jin stole is a nuclear tank developed by America. To make up for these shortcomings, a new type of nuclear tank. That the new design travels along a ballistic trajectory that allows it to infiltrate the territory of any country in the world. No ABM system would be able to stop it. And as a nuclear launch platform carrying multiple warhead missiles, it can be penetrado. Desculpa. Any type of terrain that neutralizes an enemy country all by itself without requiring any support. Whatever, son. They're going to step the Shagahot to an ICBME and watching it took an enemy country. That's possible. It would be impossible for the Shagahot, but what if I were something smaller and more mobile? For instance, a walking tank. And what if you use a booster for more powerful than the Shagahots, like the Saturn rocket they used to launch the Apollo Lunar module? A walking tank. Of course, at the same time Sokolov was developing the Shagahot, the Granin Web was developed by a bipedal walking tank at the Groznygrad, called Metal Gear. Ghost, are you Granin, the man who designed the Metal Gear? No, Granin must be dead. He was killed by Vulcan. Né? Snake, what the fuck? Tu viste ele a ser morto, puto. Puto, tu viste ele a ser morto pelo Vulcan, mano. Que o Vulcan estava a dar uns grandes chocos ali no barril que estava o gajo, mano. Are you sucking cock, Snake? Granin, that name brings back memories. But go ahead, and I believe I'm Granin if you like. Desculpa. But go ahead and believe I'm Granin if you like. So, Metal Gear is actually a walking nuclear tank equipped with a multiple small nuclear warheads. Exactly. However, it's still the preparation stage. It's not ready to launch yet. What was stolen from American was the only Metal Gear vehicle itself. Gene intends the arm with the Soviet-made warhead stored on this peninsula. But can't it use Soviet warheads? Oh, wait. The blueprint for the Metal Gear were originally Soviet-made too. I'm surprised they were able to smuggle something on that size out of America. They had a government official involved, is said to be dead, but I'm guessing he is an airport or other likely places, regretting what was so done. Alright, I got it. So, if I take out the nuclear storage facility on the peninsula, we can prevent Metal Gear from being launched. I'll give you whatever help I can, even if I'm a ghost. It still doesn't feel right to let them launch Metal Gear into the motherland. Okay, I'll believe you, Ghost. My frequency is 148.78. I'm counting on you to stop Metal Gear. Então, este vai ser o primeiro Metal Gear da série. Grande primeiro Metal Gear. Spice, blá blá blá. Okay. A man called Ghost. I'm not sure if you can really trust this guy yet, but to spare parts. Snake. Following this story some credits. For now, we just have to take his word as a fact. In any event, we know that this new Metal Gear weapon is just a frame. It hasn't been harmed with nukes. If we can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unstable, Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility. Now that we are over the bridge and into the west side of the peninsula, there are a lot of areas we need to reconnect. Let's redeploy our spy units and start collecting into Metal Gear and that nuclear warheads. As for the sneaking unit, why don't you go get some small recruits? By the way, don't you know about the medical and the technical units? As new recruits come in, try and assign some of them of the medical unit and technical unit. They'll make your shoulders wounds heal faster and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for the word from the spy units. Trust your men to do their job. Okay. Giant panda. Muito bem. Estamos aqui no Mandatories. Agora sim, the map to the nuclear storage facility. Pois não. Ganda burro que sou. Agora sim estou a ir para o sítio certo. Estúpido. The Sunrest, the swiftest way to prevent Jin from launching his nuclear strike is to keep the warheads out of his hands. To do that, we first need to discern the location of the nuclear warhead storage facility. That base in the center of this Red Army security presence here, there's a amount of information in regard to key facilities to the peninsula. This is corroborated by intel received from our spies. Conduct a search of the base and look intel at this location where the warheads are stored. Mesmo assim, deixa-me ir com o grande Jonathan. O Jonathan Boy. Este aqui não diz nada, ok. Jonathan Boy. Esta parte do mapa é boa, what the fuck, bro? Parece um labirinto. Esta musiquinha. Incrível. Eu não posso ir por aqui, ok.
Who's that?
Caralho, botou-se bué da rápido.
HQ.
Botou-se bué da rápido.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Ok, vamos começar de novo. Eu vou com o Snake. Tava aqui!
The enemy's here!
My god. Não. Volta tua, volta. Anda, volta tua,
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Eu vou ser muito honesto com vocês. Neste jogo em específico eu estou-me a cagar se eu faço isto em modo stealth ou não. Porque, meu Deus, como é difícil fazer stealth neste jogo com estes controles horríveis. Ok. Mission objectives complete. Return to base and make sure the enemy doesn't detect you along the way. To wait. O que vai é que isto puxa-me logo e que se foda o resto. We were right. The document you brought back was a map to the nuclear storage facility. In order to stop Jin from using Metal Gear, we have to prevent the nuclear warheads from being transported out of the storage facility. There's the bad news. We don't know which part to destroy or how. If we stuck to patrol, we'd first gather some intel and then form a plan of action. But with reports of transport team arriving to carry out the nukes time, it's not a luxury we got right now. Let's do this, by the seat of our pants. Hurry and infiltrate the facility. I know it sounds suicidal, but it's our duty to interrupt the transport to the nukes. Let's do this. We were right, the document you brought back was the map to the nuclear storage facility. Aí eu senti que isto cachou e fiquei crazy. Without nukes, Metal Gear will be useless. Put these nukes out of commission. Descobri uma coisa. Dá para selecionar o comando de esperar. E isso, exatamente, faz com que um gajo ganhe um rest, mano. Mas já vi que eu esperei 2 vezes e não deu 100%. portanto já sei que vou ter que esperar mais vezes. We confirm the presence of the transport team. They're here to carry the warheads away. We are in a situation where every minute counts. Get in there and find some way to stop them from transporting those warheads. Good luck. Eu tenho interrogações. Que é filho? Que é bom. Ok, vamos embora. Is this where they're storing the nukes? An alarm system is installed and security is pretty tight. Qual security? Eu não estou de security nenhuma aqui. Mas ok. What? Mulher?
Who's
Porquê
that?
que... Ela nem deu um tiro, ela não fez nada. E ela tirou um gato.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Control. Enemy side. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Vai dormir. Eles me queriam ter feito ainda há pouco, mas o gajo ficou. E que tal? Não. How about you suck my cock? Não, já estou farto de ter. Foi isso que o gajo disse para mim. Já vais dormir daqui a pouco.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is control. Out of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Hã? O que é que tu olha? Hã? That one. That one. Machismo bate em mulheres. Só que eu sou... Vai dormir. Só que eu sou defensor de direitos iguais. Bato em mulheres e em homens. Eu bato em toda a gente que me apetecer. Ao menos não podem me chamar de machista. Ai, caraças. More alarms, but still no sign of the nukes. Have you found a way to stop these nukes from being transported? Those warheads have got pretty heavy. They must use an elevator or something to transport them out. No, this is the only speculation, but if you could somehow put the elevator out of service, it just might prevent them from shipping the warheads. The best course of action would be to destroy the elevator itself, but it's not possible. We can strike its power source and an alternative plan. Is there a machine room or something around here? If so, you might want to try blowing it up for a machine room. It should be full of very large heavy machinery. If I have to guess, I'd say the machine room would probably be in the basement. Good luck for it. Entendo. Ou seja, tenho que descer. Tem que ir para o basement. Aonde? Ah, pois isto é alarme. Eu esqueci desta merda. Eu esqueci que isto é
This
alarme.
is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Mas eu não tenho um explosivo. What's the situation look like? I've infected what looks like to a machine room. Seems like I could do something useful here. Any ideas? A machine room, huh? This is just a hunch, but I'm thinking it could be responsible for supplying most of the power of the facility. It probably provides the power used to run the elevator as well. You may be able to stop the elevator system by sabotaging that machine room. Cutting off the power source should make it impossible to move those nukes. So point those explosives of yours. You got it. Pois, eu só não tenho explosivos, né? Pois, não tenho explosivos. Tem que ir buscar os explosivos a não sei onde. Ah, já me lembro de que eu vou buscar os explosivos. Aquela cena que eu tinha dito que era inútil. Bem. Eu estava farto de estar com o tema.
This is Patrol.
É
We've
lá
lost
que eu
sight of the
tenho que
enemy.
buscar.
Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
O Paulo está tudo a dormir ainda, né? Gosto de espancar mulheres. I mean, gosto de espancar só pessoas. Não é só mulheres. Ah, a gaja acordou. Oh não, ela era esta. Amigo, tu queres rastejar? Obrigado. Não, agora estás-me a dizer que eu não posso rastejar enquanto... Oh my fucking god. Isso pega dos peitões da mulher que ela vai. Oi? Foi muito. Ah tá. Mais alguém acordou? Eu tenho que fazer isto antes que a minha stamina vá de caraças.
Who's that? HQ.
This is HQ.
This
What happened?
Atrás!
What's going on out there?
Não! Sim! Meu Deus, mano! Estou a tentar fazer um rebolation no gajo não quer fazer um rebolation.
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Vou fazer umas arriscadas esta merda. Vai para o caralho, sincero. Ah, foda-se. Ok, botei este ponto. Já estás.
You should be more careful. Snake. The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look. With the way you planted that bomb, the blast would have been far too powerful. You would have ended up cutting off your own escape route. You're so focused on completing the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python. You dismantled the bomb? But you couldn't have had enough time.
Time? I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion. Sure is hot in here.
Python. So you were alive all this time. What happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Yeah. When the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, you were there to save me. You were one of the few people I could always count on in battle. But I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top-secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point, I was within an inch of death. My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be able to survive more than half a day. But this suit has also made me a superior soldier. Look. Look at this stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Gene's rebellion?
It's my salvation, Snake. Do you have any idea why the CIA let me live this long? They're afraid of you, Snake. You're a legend. A hero. You bested the boss. The CIA knows it. So they searched for a soldier strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me. I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you! Ever since I came back to Fox, I've been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake? I do. I have nightmares about them, nearly every night. They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today!
Python, don't!
I've been waiting for this moment. The moment when we could meet each other face to face on the battlefield as enemies. Snake, after I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go!
Boss Battle! A minha pergunta é como é que as pessoas. A sério?
Feels good to me. How about you?
A minha pergunta é como é que as pessoas estão a matar um gajo? Ok. É que eu estou sem comida.
Nice.
Se eu matar este gajo vai ser pura sorte. Vai ser pura sorte. Ai, com que...
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Se eu meter restart da mission, vai ser tudo novo. Não.
Hey, remember that? Feels good to me. How about you?
Ok, já percebi. Já percebi,
What's
já
wrong?
percebi, já percebi, já
Your
percebi.
circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Now you're fucking dead.
That's a nice cool.
What the fuck? Fight it with one of these freeze attacks. Your weapon is frozen solid. You've got to unfreeze it pronto. Find a way to throw back.
Better get warmed up before you catch frost.
What the fuck?
What's
Because
wrong?
yeah, I'm so
Your
fucking
circuit's
dead.
gone dead.
Sim, sim,
Give me
eu-
a status
Eu
report.
sei, caralho. Shut the fuck up. Como é que eu também vou buscar?
What's wrong? Your circuit's
What the
gone dead.
fucking morto.
Give me a status report.
Oh my
What's wrong?
fucking
Your
god, man.
circuit's gone dead. Give me.
Python, you're so motherfucking dead.
Looks good to me. How about you?
Vem cá, aparece aqui pela porta. Aparece pela porta. Hã? Eu não estava na porta. Pessoal, vou fazer o seguinte. Opa. Fiz bosta.
Hey, remember back?
Ah, eu não posso abandonar a missão. Ai, eu não posso abandonar a missão. Ai, é bem puto.
Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Tive quase, meu.
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Ah, porra, meu. Vai para o
What's
caralho.
wrong?
Vai para o
Your
caralho.
circuit's gone dead. Give me a status
Tu,
report.
grande filha de puta. Vai para o caralho, meu. Ao fim de umas boas tentativas e de muita preparação, estou quase a derrotar este motherfucker. Portanto,
This brings back memories. All those hellish tricks.
está quase.
Feels good to me. How about you?
Mentira, fiz primeiro.
Hey, remember back when we used to do this in training?
Chupa, otário.
Amazing, Snake. I can see why the CIA was afraid of you. Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all.
That's enough, Python. No more talk.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
I'm trying to keep the liquid nitrogen from leaking out of your suit.
Don't do it, Snake. You can't. Your arms will freeze solid before it.
Same Python as ever. Going gets rough, and he gets all hot under the collar.
What?
You still owe me money from our last poker game. I can't have you dying on me yet.
Here I am, still watching your ass. Remember this. I followed Gene because he promised redemption. But soldiers like us won't find redemption in the good of the nation or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero. They need a man for whom they can gladly risk their lives. Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene.
Pronto. Este motherfucker foi recrutado. Just out of luck, the enemy has already finished transporting the warheads, meaning we were way off the mark. I hate to admit, but you are right. But we can give up, we still gotta prevent the launch. Esqueci-me de fazer a voz do Snake. We're running out of options, stuff. We failed at stopping the transport of the nukes. The only option left is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I know that's a tall order, but in a way, you could say it was made our job a tad easier. Compared to transport warheads, Metal Gear is such a larger, more prominent target. There are only so many places it can be stored, and more people are likely to know its location. We need to find someone who is involved in the Metal Gear operation, a right-ranking officer or maybe a maintenance crew guy. No doubt they will have more information. I see your point, but I know. Assuming they got information controls in place, it's more likely they don't have anything useful to tell us. But right now, it's our only lead. Come to think of, Ghost mentioned a government official involved in the transportation of Metal Gear. Something about a guy who was stabbed in the back by the army and is reportedly dead. You sure he said that? No matter how charismatic Gene is, he'd never get away with activating this state-of-the-new hard weapon inside another country territory on his own. Desculpa. He need to pull a few strings first, don't you think? And his official who helped Gene and then got tossed aside. If he's still alive, he'll probably know where Metal Gear is. Incredible Snake, of course! If anyone's got info on Metal Gear, it's Gene, Simon's partner in the government. How do you figure it out? I've had experience with how this government staff operates. Yes, I remember that. He said something about our government official was coping in fear near a tarmac. Okay, let's focus on getting intel. Can you think of any other likely place? Nothing comes to mind right now. No, we don't know where the airport is. Alright, we need to use our spy units a bit more, expand the scope of our intel network. Right, as much as Metal Gear sticks out like a scorpion, we'll be here until next year if we have to search this whole place.